Thank you very much. Well, we in the Brexit Party like to expect that we're going to be making the most unpopular speeches in this place, but I think the contributions from the gentleman from Renew and the Greens have set a pretty high bar. Trying to tell you, Madam Prime Minister, how you should be running your own country. Pretty remarkable. But in the context of the outgoing Romanian Presidency, I would like to congratulate in particular Simona Halep for her stunning performance at Wimbledon on Saturday. It was a performance of poise, power and precision. And most importantly, she will have inspired millions of young girls at home and abroad to participate in sport. Of course, collective Romanian pride in her performance stems in part because it is a strong expression of identity and nationhood. Note, I said nationhood, not nationalism. I was going to make the point to the Lib Dems, but I note they're not here. Romanian flags flew proudly over the weekend from Bucharest to Baia Mare, but I didn't hear one rendition of the EU anthem. Sport can do more than almost anything else to bring people together. Tragically, in contrast, whatever the intentions of the European project, it divides more than it unites. But at the conclusion of the Romanian presidency, and coming back to the four pillars you mentioned, Prime Minister, let's judge it against its own priorities, and just two. You talked about convergence through economic growth and employment. Economic growth in the EU is now at the lowest it's been for the last 3 years. Youth unemployment in Romania is 16%, it's 20% in France, 30% in Italy and Spain, 40% in Greece. Entire generations of young people, their lives laid waste at the altar of the European ideal. Secondly, developing the EU defence capability. So having refused to pay for its share of European defence, the EU now wants its own army. That can only encourage those who wish to harm us and will undermine the security of Europe through NATO. For those of you who will remain in this place when the UK leaves very shortly, you may look for more from the Finnish presidency, but I suspect that will be a triumph of hope over expectation. So rather than celebrating the efforts of the Romanian presidency, let's celebrate the success of Simona Halep, a real symbol of Romanian pride and a far better use of our time and less damaging to the economy and security of Europe.